Hey guys, I just decided to make a quick little video on eyebrows. I'm not too good with eyebrows because I literally started filling in my eyebrows when I started making YouTube videos. I didn't think it was that necessary to fill in my eyebrows before, but now that I fill them in, I feel like my makeup look can't be completed without my eyebrows filled in. Eyebrows just really complete the look and it makes a big difference. Before I fill in my eyebrows, I do like to make sure they're nice and cleaned up. Usually before I would just wax my eyebrows all the time, but I started getting kind of lazy, so I started using this little thingy. This little thingy is super easy to use. Obviously you have to be really careful or else you'll shave off your whole eyebrow, but it's super easy and fast when you're in a hurry. I use this a lot and it's really cheap, so you could find these anywhere. And I just like to clean up my eyebrows from the top and also right here on the under my eyebrows. I already have them the shape that I like, so I just clean it up with this. To fill in my eyebrows, like I said, I didn't fill in my eyebrows before, so I don't know a lot of products to fill in my eyebrows, but I decided to try out the BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio, which is this one, and I got it in medium. I've been liking it. I think there could be better ones because it does kind of rub off, but it's been working for me, so this is what I'm using. And I would show you guys, but if I lift it up, it'll fall out. I think kind of broke. It comes with a little gel thing and the powder. This is the powder that I use. This one was darker, so I never really used that one, so I use these two things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I use both of these things together to get my eyebrows perfect how I like them. So first of all, I like to make sure that my eyebrows are nicely combed, and I'm just using a spoolie for that. And then to fill in my eyebrows, I use this ColourPop brush, and it's just a super thin angled brush. I really like it. What the heck? I don't know what happened to my hands. Yes, I do know it's from the eyebrow that I broke. I like to start off by filling in the tail of my eyebrow. I like to dip it into the little gel and then to the powder. So I just like to fill in, I do have empty spots, bald spots, but it's mostly just to shape the eyebrow and make sure it's nice and I never know what to say when I'm recording. I hate it. Just so they could look perfect. Once I do the line under, I like to go on top and fill in this this bald spot that I accidentally shaved off with that thing that I showed you earlier. But yeah, right now I try to perfect it as much as I can, but if I can't do it, if I do make a mistake, it's fine because I like to clean it up with the concealer at the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in the whole tail now. And then I'm not putting more product on it, just whatever is left on there. I like to go under in the front section. And then just fill it in a little bit. So now for the front part, if I want to fill it in more, I just grab powder. I don't use the little gel. I just grab a little bit of the powder and just fill it in. And it's mostly right here in the middle, not on the front. I don't really touch the front, just under right here. to make it look nice and even the whole way. And that's how it looks without cleaning it up yet. And this is how the other one looks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in the other one really quick, and then I'll come back and show you guys how I clean them up with the concealer. Alright, so I am now done filling in both eyebrows. I try to get them as similar as possible. You're not always gonna make them look exactly the same, but just try to get them as similar as you can. For the next step, I like to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in medium. And I usually do my eyebrows before I do anything on my face. So my eyebrows is the first thing I like to do, and then my eyeshadow, and then my foundation. It's a tiny brush like this one. And I'm gonna grab some concealer. Not too much, since I do already have my eyeshadow on. I don't want to mess it up. So I like to start on the bottom first. So I like to start on the tail as well. And then, so the most product is gonna be right here at the end of the brow. And then whatever is left over, I like to bring it to the front. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out a little bit. This step is easier when you don't have any eyeshadow on, because you're not worrying about messing up the eyeshadow. So then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more of that concealer and now clean up the top of the brow. And right here, I feel like I left it too pointed. So I want to get it like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up with the concealer. Oh, I did it too much, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out as well. I don't know if I did too much. So I'm just gonna take the brush again, and with the gel and the powder, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it onto the little angled part and just fill that back in a little bit. And then again with the concealer brush, I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up just so it looks nice and clean. So that's how the eyebrow looks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean the other one up really quick, and then I'll come back. And this is how the other one looks like. Now I like to take a loose powder. My preference is the Maybelline New York loose powder in light, and it's this one right here. You can use translucent powder as well. I basically use this one as translucent powder. And then I like to take a fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go ahead and set that concealer and also put the powder on the eyebrow. Since I do feel like that little gel that from the BH Cosmetics eyebrow palette, I feel like it leaves my eyebrow a little bit shiny or greasy looking, so I like to put it onto the eyebrow as well. go ahead and set the other one. And like I said, I feel like it does kind of rub off, so the powder also helps it stay in place. The last thing I like to do is use my Great Lash Clear Mascara. One thing about this, it does, like, a lot comes out, so I like to scrape it off a little bit so I don't get too much of it on my eyebrows. I just go ahead and comb through my eyebrows. So this is how they look, and as you can see, it makes a big difference. Just for this video, I'm gonna go ahead and I've been really liking this highlighter. It's a Glow Glam Baked Illuminating Highlighter. It's from Italia. It's a cheap brand from the Swap Meet, but I really loved this highlighter. Super nice. It's actually the one that I am using right now. I'm gonna take this tiny brush. Put it under my brow bone, under my eyebrow, on the brow bone. And I'm just putting it on the outer corner. I'm not putting it all the way over here. I really hope that you guys are enjoying my videos.